chooses to take the Beast Man's word for it. So he introduces himself to Kenichi, and the Beast Man follows suit. Kenichi decides to show Crouton and Nyanya's around his house to prove that he isn't doing anything dangerous, and everything looks pretty normal. So Crouton apologizes for the intrusion, and then prepares to leave. But before he does, he notices the books Kenichi made on the table and asks if Kenichi would let him buy one for his daughter, and Kenichi agrees. Once Crouton and Nyanya's leave, Kenichi and the girls sit down for lunch together. Afterward, Anemone stays inside, spending some time reading, while Kenichi heads into the forest to search through the bushes for medicinal herbs. However, before long, Miley approaches him. Since Anemone is busy at the moment, she hopes to have some alone time with Kenichi. Unable to turn her down, one thing leads to another, and things happen again. A little while later, Kenichi gets to work on his latest project, but all of a sudden, he runs out of the shed because the hazmat suit he was wearing made him incredibly sweaty. So he jumps in the river and takes a break. Once he gets back to work, it's revealed that Kenichi has been focused on synthesizing biodiesel from cooking oil. Although the process is quite dangerous, if he succeeds, he'll be able to produce his own diesel without having to spend a fortune. Now comes the most critical part, testing the fuel. He pumps it into the generator, and luckily, it doesn't explode, meaning Kenichi's experiment was a success. Next on the agenda is visiting the town of Astrantia. So Kenichi heads out with Miley and Anemone. Their first stop upon entering the city is the Adventurers Guild, since Kenichi needs to register. They walk inside and head to the receptionist's desk. But as they greet the receptionist, there are two big things Kenichi can't keep his eyes off. After snapping out of his thoughts, Kenichi informs the receptionist that he wants to register with both the city's Adventurers Guild and Merchant Guild. At the same time, Miley also registers as an adventurer.